Hello and welcome back. Apologies if you can hear the weather in the background. We've currently got a thunderstorm going on in Somerset and it's very loud. So if you hear thunder, that is why. But yeah, season 3. Can I call it season 3? I'm going to call it season 3. Yeah, I can't believe that I've done 3 island builds. I think I looked it up the other day when I started posting. And I think it was this July. Thunder, shut up. Silence. Thank you. Yeah, I think I looked up when I started posting, and I think it was 2 years this July that I posted my first speed build, and it is just insane to me how far that this channel has come. I think when I posted my last island tour, which was about 7 months ago, I think, I hadn't even hit 1,000 subscribers, and now I have over 1,400, and I think just thank you so much. Oh, the rain's gone. I'm having an emotional moment right now. Can you shush? Just got heavier. It's the weather is against me today. Yeah, I just want to say thank you so much. I always say how grateful I am, but no words can explain how grateful I am for all of you and that you all put up with my antics. I am very, very grateful. So thank you so much. Okay, I think the thunderstorm that just happened has now finished, so I can finally continue recording. It was a terrible thunderstorm. I give it a 5 out of 10. There was no lightning. I love lightning. Very disappointed. Do better. Anyway, okay, let's kick things off by having a look at the map. I didn't show the map off last time because before I wanted to be like, look at all my villagers and look at what I've done, and then I realized that my map was a barren wasteland and it was atrocious to look at. So I made a vow to myself that next island build I would put a bit more effort into making the map look good, and I'd say I feel like I did a pretty good job. So if you're wondering why I had laid the dirt paths before my speed builds, this is why, and I'm liking the outcome. So the vibe that I was going for with this island was kind of town core and countryside. When I was looking on Pinterest, I was seeing a lot of kind of the rural Japan town core stuff, and it's so creative. I absolutely love it, and I was really inspired by it. But I also wanted to do kind of like a countryside aesthetic as well, so I decided that I was going to split the map in 2 and do half the town, the other half the countryside bit. I was kind of thinking when I was starting this, for some reason I grew up in Wales, and for some reason I kept thinking about how where I used to live was quite a small town, and all you had to do was drive a minute out of the town and you were immediately surrounded by Welsh countryside. So this island is inspired by rural Japan town and Welsh countryside, which is a bit of an odd combination, but I think it turned out pretty good. So let's do this. So here is the entrance. My entrances seem to get smaller and smaller every time I do a new island. I took a lot of inspiration from the one that I did in my city core build, and downsized it a lot so it wasn't as chunky on this bit. And I just wanted to have a cute little bus stop here. I love how this looks, like even just from that angle. I'm probably going to say this a lot, but from that angle it just looks really, really good. I think what helped a lot with this build is the road designs. Just they're so detailed, like you can just see the little cracks even down to like the single pixels. It's just it's just so good. I love it so much. And like you've got like the little moss and grass growing out of the cracks and everything. I love it. It's such a good design. I will be linking hopefully all of the codes that I used in this island build in the description, so if you want to have this design on your island, that's where to find the code. Now I'm trying to think which way would be the best way to go. We'll start down this bit because it's a little bit there's not much going on here, but we'll show it off anyway. Look how cute. And I think we'll start with Town Hall. So this one is actually quite simple compared to my last one. Again, the designs, the road designs are kind of like what give it that little something. I kept kind of like Tom Nook and Isabel having their own cars and stuff. I did say I'd get Tom Nook the fancy car. It never showed up again after I mentioned it, so I never did get it. So he's gonna have to deal with having the mini car. But here is their car park, and it's just a little seating area, and you come up here, got an extra road. Leaf is visiting today and Cranston's doing some yoga. We're very zen here. And we just got a little greenery bit at the back here. Like I said, there's not a lot going on. It's very simple, but it came together really, really nicely. We continue down here. We have, I was going to say Nookington's then. Nookington's hasn't been there for a while. Oh, I miss those days. It was so rewarding when you were able to get Nookingtons on your island. Oh well. Here is Nook's Cranny. So the vibe I was going for with this was kind of like Japanese, Korean convenience stores. I love watching those videos on TikTok where they do the convenience store vlogs. I was also watching a K-drama. Which one was it? Was it 2125? Is that it? Is that it? But basically there is a bit where they're stood outside a little shop and there is kind of like snacks on display outside, and I really loved the look of it and I wanted to recreate it in this. And I think it looks adorable. We've got a little watering can of tulips. I know I didn't put that there, but I felt like it needed its moment. Look at it. It's so cute. But if we continue down here is a little market street. Let's go into camera view so you can show off all the little details. So yeah, we got all food and stuff. We got the bins. You know, I couldn't do this build without putting a whole load of bins and rubbish about. And what I was trying to go for these bits was kind of like little apartments, I guess, little flats that kind of crammed into a small space. It was an absolute pain in the butt to create these. I am not a coordinated person, and you need a lot of coordination to make these. Wait, I just noticed, what is that? I think that's because when you visit this island, and I do apologise for this, your frame rates will drop. If you do anything like this, it is going to overload your Switch. And your Switch is honestly going to sound like it's about to take flight. So I do apologise. What is that though? I don't know. Moving on. And here is the other side of the market street. Again, I've done like the little apartments on the top, some balconies, some advertisement going on. And these three stalls are very Ellen core. This is how I'm a big reader. I have many plants and I drink a lot of coffee. I don't know what this one is. But yeah, this is just so cute. Just the little details. And I love how that looks. It's very, very cool. We go down here. Yeah, you can see my running is just a little bit laggy. And also it is Easter on my island at the moment, even though I'm recording this on the 22nd of May. By the time that this video goes out and I release the dream address for this, it will not be Easter. So, because I hate Easter in Animal Crossing. I'm guessing, what's the bunny's name? What's he called? Is it like Zipper or Hopper? Zipper, because he's got a zip on the back, hasn't he? And he gets very sensitive if you notice the zip. I absolutely detest him, so yeah, hopefully we don't come across him in this tour today. But we have an entrance to the beach. Here's Eric, who I've been trying to get for so long, and I'd given up all hope of having him on my island, and then the first Nook Miles ticket that I used one time, and there he was, and I've never let go of him. I just need Maple now. But as you can see, there is nothing going on my beaches. I never do anything on my beaches because it will just all look the same, and honestly I'm not that creative when it comes to beaches, so yeah. So let's go up here. Got a little cliffside, just a bit of a street, and then we're back at Nook's Cranny. So what I will do is I will go this way, go all the way back, and I'm stuck. And here we are at the first little alleyway that I made. So this is the first time that I actually built something like this, like the Japan town core vibe, and it is so difficult. I think when I first did this, I managed to trap myself on the kind of like cliff, and I couldn't do anything, so I had to re-record. I think it was like about 10 minutes. It took me ages to get out of that conundrum I put myself in. But yeah, this just looks so, this is just effortless. It took a lot of effort, but it looks effortless. I love how it looks. And even like the entrance bit, just that angle, it looks really good. And if we go into camera view again, you can see a bit more of the details. Then we've got just little odds and ends placed. It's very nice. I'm very happy with how it looks. So here's just an extra street bit, and we'll go up here. Here's the first lot of our villager houses. I didn't do a lot with the villager houses. I actually find it, I don't know, it's not like difficult. I think with given the space that I have, the amount of space that is here, I would just rather keep it simple so I don't stress myself out too much. But maybe in my next build I'll try and give them themed outdoor areas, which like is in keeping with because Poncho's here, and isn't Poncho a bit of a gym bro? We'll give him some like weights or something. And it's kind of the same up here. That strawberry milk is for sure gone off sitting in the sun like that. Ugh, that's just gross. But yeah, there's not a lot going on here. It's just little bits and bobbies. We go over here. A little bit of a tight walkway. But we have a bit of a, what do I call this? It's kind of like a nature lookout. So basically I wanted it to look out on the other half of the town. You can see that there is the river there. And you can see it's just really calming just looking out over that. You can't actually see a lot, but I'd like to think that the animals can see all of it. We carry on up here. We got more egg trees, and here are the Able sisters. We got a little seating area with some flowers, which I want in real life. These are adorable. But we got some displays, and look how cool this design is with the stall. It's in keeping when I saw this, I was like, oh, I need to have it. But because it's the same as the one that they have on the little awning outside. It's just, oh, it's so cute. We go down here. Here is the back of Nook's Cranny. That was a weird sentence to say. I don't want to say that again. I'd say that this is kind of like a more condensed version of what it looked like in my previous island. You know, with like the bins and the storage bit and everything, but it's I like it. I love I wanted the contrast between how the Able Sisters look so lovely and neat and very cute, and you come down and here's like rubbish and almost industrial stuff. I don't think Timmy and Tommy are like this, but that's what I was going for. And then we have some just scaffolding here, and obviously the boys have got a delivery. So if we continue back this way, without getting stuck on the... Wait, what am I doing? I've already been this way. My brain completely blanked then. Oh my goodness. Hang on. Redo. Backwards. Oh my god. I was literally in a loop then. Okay, we're gonna go up here now. So here is the little river that I added in, just to separate everything up. I wanted a bit of an enclosed nature bit. And here is Brewster's little coffee shop. So this is the first time that I've actually created something with the panels, because I see so many insane designs that people have done. Like, everyone is just so creative. And I wanted to give it a go. And I don't hate it. It could be better, but I don't hate it. It's got a little rooftop where I guess a worker would go and snack and look out at the ocean on their lunch break. The only thing I hate is that gap between the cliff and the panel. Nintendo, please fix that. It's annoying me. It's disturbing my calm. But here is, look how good these pancakes look. I'm not a pancake person, I'm a waffle person. But look how good these pancakes look. The food looks so good. The details, I love it. Also from here, you can go up here, and here is the little beach. I didn't do a lot with this. I didn't want to overcrowd it too much because I wanted to still have access to Red's ship when he comes by. But this is also another way up onto this bit. If we go back down here and run, we got a little car park. Got a lot less car parks on this island than I did in the previous one. And here's the museum. So I actually, if you had seen the videos, I had redone this build because I was not happy with the initial build. It just, for some reason, everything I did just wasn't working out. I think I tend to do this thing where I guess I overestimate the amount of, like, for some reason I struggle with like the size and then thinking, oh yeah, everything will fit in that, and then when I actually do everything, it turns out it doesn't fit, and then I have to go completely rogue with it and try and make up something on the spot, and I was not happy with the initials, so I wanted to change it. And I do like this a lot more. Got some plans for the next museum build on my new island that I'm working on at the moment. Obviously we gotta have a little T-Rex on display. Look at his little arms. He's so cute. Here's a bit more. Can I show you the river? No. That's a shame because that river bit is just so cute. Oh well. Got an extra alleyway up here, looking over the sea. Gumball machine, which doesn't dispense gumballs. That's disappointing. And here we have what I'd like to think is a little fishing harbour. So we've got a fish market. We've got some villagers up here with a lovely view of the ocean. We come down, and here we have the lighthouse looking out over the peninsula, and we have a little dock bit, which I really like how it turned out. This was, again, a pain in the butt to do because it was just such a cramped space. I need, you know, like when you're in build mode of The Sims and you have a grid and it shows you how many blocks a certain type of furniture will take up within that grid. I need that in Animal Crossing because that would make everything just so like what they have in the Paradise Planning thing. That's what I need. It's just a suggestion. If there is a box, I would like to put a suggestion in for the next Animal Crossing game. So if we run all the way back here, and down. Yeah, you can see the little bit lagging with the running there. It gets a bit better when you get to the other side of town. Here is the train tracks. So initially I actually wanted a train station, and I think I wanted to put it around here, but when I started mapping it out, it just didn't work with what I had in mind. So I decided to cut the train station and just have train tracks just going through the town. And I remember I was going to do them the entire length of the island, and it was going to be a long train track. So I decided to put this little cliff here. Let me go up and show it off to you. I don't know what that is. It's probably an egg because they're everywhere. Let me go up. I really let the flowers go nuts up here. Like, this is a lot. Wow. Okay. But yeah, here's a cute little waterfall that leads into the river that goes, that splits the town up and goes up into the little hidden sunken valley that I created, which is what I will show you next. So go back down here, and I will show you another way to get up to the gyroid section of our build. So I've put some vines around. I didn't want to put too many obvious kind of like ways to get up to this bit because I wanted it to be hidden. Like, you do have to kind of work out how to get to it. But as always, the gyroids build always end up being my favorite builds. I really love this one. It's very similar to my very first gyroid video that I did, where I kind of did like a hidden forest. But I absolutely love the Sunken Valley looks, where you've got the, I'm going to camera mode so you can see where you've got the little river and waterfall. I just wanted to make it very magical, mystical, very kind of like Studio Ghibli vibes. I've been watching a lot of those recently, especially, I think, what was the one? I went to see Totoro on stage again. So I think that inspired a lot, where, you know, there's just this hidden little bit where Totoro lives. And the gyroids are almost kind of like the guardians of the island, I guess. But it's obviously overgrown. If those are eggs, I'm gonna be so annoyed. So that's why I included a lot of the, what are these called? Are they like ancient? I swear they're ancient something. But yeah, a lot of Studio Ghibli vibes, and it makes me very happy. Show you the other side. We've got a mini Stonehenge there, just lots of waterfalls. This is like a little bit hard to navigate, but there is a way round. I might add a couple of extra vines and stuff, so if you do get stuck. Isn't there one? No, you have to go, if you want to go to the other side, you do have to go back. Most of this video is going to be me working out how to get around. Obviously there's the ladder there by Brewster's. And if you go around here, and I jump over the river, there we go. It's always temperamental there. You can see we've got some extra little rocks and stuff. This bit is cute. Again, this is one of the things that like I almost never... Who left weeds here? Let's get rid of those. Those aren't meant to be there. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the size. I always plan for it, and then like the idea always ended up being a lot bigger than what I thought it was going to be. So this took a while to do. It was a lot of like building, rebuilding, destroying, rebuilding. But the final outcome is awesome. It is one of my favorites. And just, they just look so cute. And like, you could just sit here, listen to the trees, listen to the gyros, and listen to the water running. It's adorable. I remember when it was like, what was it, spring, early spring on the island, and there were just so many dragonflies down by the water, and it was just, it looks so cute. But yeah, I'm gonna sneaky. I will add extra bits so it's easier for when you guys come and have a look around. Get rid of that. So we again with the weeds. Oh my gosh. Who's the gardener of this? Right, let's start with the campsite on this bit. So we are now in our little countryside area. So I don't think I showed this off. So obviously you got the train track, and then you cross over and you're in the countryside. So here is the campsite, which is lovely, calming, peaceful. We love it. With some little bunnies. It's just so cute. I don't know what else to say about it. It's a campsite, it's woodland, it's nature, it's adorable. I love it. We carry on, and here is my house. I keep making houses that look like this, like areas around my house that look like this, because I'm trying to manifest it in my real life. I want a little cottage surrounded by my vegetables and flowers and trees and maybe a hidden gyroid forest. Who knows? But I think when I did the initial video I planted wheat here, but when I did the farm build, I didn't have room for the green pumpkins, so I decided to put them here, and look, they're in rainbow order. It's very satisfying. And we got a little picnic area in some buns. Don't know what they are. They look like jam donuts. I love a good jam donut. No cream in it though. I don't like the cream. And we got little flower beds here. If we carry on, here is my little country road. I'm not going to sing this song. I'm not going to get copyrighted. Which side? Left, right, left, right, left, right. Right. Hope that's right. I don't know good directional. So here is the little orchard. And I think initially I actually had this up by where my house was, but it was just so crammed into that small space. And I left it for ages. And I was like, this just looks awful. So I decided to take it all up and redo it. And this is a lot nicer than the original one. I love this little bit where I've kind of done like the in-between bits of the, I don't know, paths. We're going to call them paths. Just this bit. I love the detail of this this design. I think I used this in my previous island. I can't remember. I love a good dirt path, me. It's a staple. I always need it. But I love the colours of this. They just flow so nicely together. So if we go up here, we kind of got the same vibe where we've got a little market stall with all the little goodies that were grown. And if we go up here, we have the farm, which I love. This is also another favourite. This wheat, oh my goodness, it's just so temperamental to work with. I made sure that I took my time placing this. I do like how you can run through it and how it moves. It's very, very pretty to watch. But yeah, I love how this turned out. And we've got our little windmill. It's very, very lovely. Look, it made a little hay bale. It's adorable. And now we're on to the last part of the island, which is the rest of the villagers' houses. So this one, I say I didn't, with the other ones, I didn't want to make kind of like, what was it? Give them like designated spaces, but this one I did decide to be a little bit cheeky and create spaces for them. But I tried to keep them as simple as possible because it was a bit of an awkward space to work with. But here you go, we've got a little extra, they got some vegetables growing. I might have given Dom his own workout space. I don't have favourites on this island. What are you talking about? Got some more sugarcane growing here, a little bit more of a farm one, and they have a lovely view looking out by the waterfall. And that is it. We have come to the end of our tour. And our third tour as well. I can't believe I've done 3 of these now. I am very sad to see this go. This has been one of my favourite builds that I have done on my island so far. I just love how everything turned out, even the things that were difficult and maybe I struggled a bit more with, but this build challenged me creatively and I am very proud of how it all turned out. It's looking great. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me. I'm very excited to start the new island build. I've already been planning it. I'm gonna go for a bit more of a easier one for me, I guess. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It might end up stressing me out and I'll start greying or something. But yeah, I'll try to get all the codes for all the designs that I used in this build down in the description below. Everything that I used for inspiration is on my Pinterest, which will be linked also in the description. I am on Instagram. I have an art page where you can see all my silly little drawings, and another page where I post more aesthetic gaming content. If you want to check that out, they're all linked in the description. I'm also on Twitter, though I never post. I just go there to like all the cat things. But if you come across me, you're more than welcome to follow me. But yeah, thank you so much for all your support. I appreciate you all. Hope you have a good day. Bye!